The man with the golden voice is back. Ted Williams became an overnight sensation when he was found homeless on the streets of Columbus, Ohio.
Ever wondered how Hollywood's rich and famous really live? You might be surprised to discover that some of Tinseltown's wealthiest stars prefer a life of simplicity. Despite their multi-million-dollar bank accounts, these celebrities opt for modest homes, thrift clothes, and even public transportation. From beloved fan favorites to Oscar winners, they prove that true wealth isn't about showing off their fortunes, but finding joy in the simple things. Join us in this video as we explore 20 rich Hollywood actors who choose to live like they are poor. Let's dig in. Number 20. Julia Roberts. From her infectious smile to her captivating performances, Julia Roberts has long held the title of America's sweetheart. With a career spanning over 3 decades and more than 50 films to her credit, Roberts has become a household name and a box office sensation. Her ability to command $10 to $20 million per film has helped her amass an estimated net worth of $140 million. However, don't let the hefty price tag deceive you. This pretty woman has some surprisingly frugal habits. Raised in a modest household, she developed a strong work ethic and grounded values that would stay with her throughout her rise to fame. Despite her incredible success, Roberts has not lost sight of her humble beginnings. Rather than splurging on designer goods, she is often seen browsing through secondhand shops and vintage stores, always on the hunt for a bargain. It's not unusual to spot her at local grocery stores, reusable bags in tow, a habit that could be seen as either eco-conscious or frugal, but is admirable all the same. Roberts' modest approach extends to her parenting style as well. She has openly discussed her desire to raise her children with the same down-to-earth values, even dressing them in hand-me-downs from friends. This approach not only teaches valuable lessons about materialism, but also shows that even Hollywood royalty can appreciate the beauty of simplicity. So which other celebrities find themselves on this list? Let's find out. Number 19. Elijah Wood. Imagine being the face of a billion-dollar franchise like The Lord of the Rings. You'd probably assume that our beloved Frodo, Elijah Wood, would be living it up in a sprawling mansion the size of the Shire, right? Think again. Despite his $20 million net worth, Wood is a prime example that you can be a Hollywood star without indulging in Hollywood excess. While some celebrities are busy constructing their own personal Isengards, Wood opted for a charming Victorian-style home in Austin, Texas, purchased for a modest $1.75 million, a mere pittance by Tinseltown standards. This 1890s fixer-upper, with its high ceilings and vintage allure, is more like a cozy hobbit hole than an expansive Rivendell. It serves as the perfect retreat for an actor who once bore the weight of Middle-earth on his shoulders. When it comes to indulgences, Wood's idea of luxury is more about a second breakfast than a lavish elven feast. His biggest splurge? High-quality audio equipment for his home. Forget about private jets and yacht parties. Our Frodo finds his joy in spinning vinyl records. As for his choice of transportation, Wood keeps it practical. There are no flashy sports cars or limousines in sight, just an Audi A4 and a Mini Cooper S, ideal for zipping away from persistent paparazzi or stray Nazgul. But Wood's modest lifestyle isn't just about frugality. Like a true hobbit, he has a heart as big as his character's famously hairy feet. Known for his philanthropic efforts, Wood constantly puts others first, embodying Sam's loyalty and Frodo's compassion in his down-to-earth Hollywood persona. Elijah Wood's net worth is more akin to Bag End than the Lonely Mountain. Yet he seems perfectly content with what he has, finding joy in simple pleasures like a $300 rare vinyl record rather than a dragon's hoard of flashy jewelry. Wood's modest lifestyle is a refreshing departure from the usual Hollywood script. It's as if he's embraced the lessons of the Shire, valuing community, simple pleasures, and good cheer, and applied them to his real life. So, who is this next star and how has she lived her life? Keep watching to find out. Number 18. Lady Gaga. Whether she's making a grand entrance at the Grammys inside a giant egg or turning heads in a raw beef outfit, Lady Gaga is the epitome of flamboyance. But beneath the glitter and outrageous fashion, she leads a surprisingly grounded life. With an impressive net worth of $330 million, you might expect her to be dripping in diamonds daily. Instead, she's more likely to be found hunting for deals and clipping coupons at the grocery store. Long before she became the iconic mother monster we all know, Lady Gaga lived in a modest one-room apartment in Manhattan's Lower East Side. Despite her rapid rise to fame with hits like Poker Face and Bad Romance, she chose to stay in her $1,100 a month apartment. It wasn't until later that she upgraded to a stunning $22.5 million Malibu mansion, a well-earned improvement after years in cramped quarters. Yet even with her over-the-top costumes, Gaga managed to surprise her manager by not maxing out her credit card. Her secret? "I spend no money at all," she confessed. Instead of indulging in luxury items, she focused on more unusual expenses, like spending thousands on hiring paranormal experts to cleanse her new mansion of ghosts. Yes, Lady Gaga chose to invest in an electromagnetic ghost detector over flashy cars. As a six-time Grammy-winning artist and acclaimed actress, Lady Gaga could easily lead a life of opulence. However, she remains true to her roots, proving that even global superstars can embrace simplicity without losing their signature flair. Number 17. Zooey Deschanel. The enchanting actress, famous for her quirky roles and distinct charm, has made a unique mark in Hollywood, a space that perfectly reflects her unconventional personality. Despite boasting a $25 million net worth, this new girl star shows that living well doesn't require excessive spending. Zooey's home in the Hollywood Hills isn't an extravagant mansion with lavish amenities. Instead, she chose a cozy modern hideaway, purchasing it for a modest $1.69 million. Unlike her TV character Jess, who would fill any space with eclectic hipster decor, Zooey's home exudes a mid-century modern style rather than whimsical loft vibes. It's the kind of place where you could picture her enjoying a cup of tea while playing her ukulele, simple, stylish, and charming. Financially, Zooey is as careful as Schmidt is about tidiness. Her monthly expenses are just a small portion of her income, leaving plenty of room for savings. Zooey's fashion choices are just as grounded. She avoids designer brands and loves thrift shopping, showing that real style is about personal expression, not high price tags. As she says, style isn't about buying the most expensive things. While Jess might burst into song unexpectedly, Zooey's theme is one of smart, empowered living. Like her character Jess, Zooey understands that life's best moments come from the simplest pleasures, whether it's a favorite ukulele or a great thrift store find. This next star is well known for living off coupons despite her fame. Who is she? Keep watching to find out. Number 16. Kristen Bell. Kristen Bell, best known for her roles in films like Forgetting Sarah Marshall, has a surprising passion outside of acting. She's a devoted fan of couponing. In a conversation with Conan O'Brien, Bell proudly shared her thrifty shopping habits, admitting, "I practically live off coupons." Her favorite, the prized Bed Bath & Beyond coupon. Bell explained that this coupon offers a generous 20% discount, leading to significant savings on big-ticket items like duvets or air conditioners. Her excitement for finding deals is evident as she eagerly calculates potential savings of up to $80 on a single purchase. Bell's practical approach to spending isn't just a fleeting interest, it represents a broader lifestyle choice. Despite her Hollywood success, she maintains a simple mindset, finding satisfaction in making every dollar count. This down-to-earth attitude extends beyond her shopping habits and permeates her daily life, where she navigates the glitz and glamour of Tinseltown with a refreshingly grounded perspective. Imagine having a net worth of $140 million but still choosing to live modestly. Who is this actress and why has she chosen this path? Let's find out. Number 15. Carrie Underwood. Carrie Underwood, the small-town girl from Chakota, Oklahoma, has come a long way since her days on American Idol. With a net worth of $140 million in 2024, she's worlds apart from the young, aspiring singer who almost signed a record deal at 14. With 7 Grammys and over 60 million records sold, one might expect Underwood to indulge in luxury. However, this country girl remains grounded in her roots. Surprisingly, she still clips coupons, does her own grocery shopping, and prepares most of her meals at home. When she does treat herself to a meal out, it's not at a fancy restaurant, but a simple sandwich from Subway. On stage, Carrie Underwood is a superstar, but at heart, she's a savvy saver. Number 14. Halle Berry. Halle Berry, with a net worth of $90 million, might seem like she'd be living in a diamond-encrusted castle, but she actually keeps things refreshingly down to earth. Despite her glamorous roles as a Bond girl and her Oscar-winning performance in Monsters Ball, Berry's financial habits are far from extravagant. Raised by a single mother after her parents' divorce, Berry learned the value of frugality early on. Her childhood, though not a fairy tale, was filled with thrift store finds rather than fairy godmothers. This early lesson in financial prudence shaped her approach to money. Berry even spent weeks living in a homeless shelter and YMCA in New York, while pursuing her acting career, a testament to her dedication and resourcefulness. Today, despite her more comfortable life, Berry remains cautious about her finances. She's known for hunting bargains and shopping the sale racks, proving that even a Bond girl enjoys a good deal. Her wedding was another example of her modest approach, with a guest list so small it could fit in a Mini Cooper. Berry credits her thriftiness to her mother, who knew how to make every dollar count. While Halle Berry is undoubtedly a Hollywood A-lister, she remains one of the more down-to-earth celebrities around. Still curious about more celebrities living like paupers? Keep watching to find out. Number 13. Ashton Kutcher and Mila Kunis. When you think of Hollywood power couples, you might picture them living in luxury and splurging extravagantly. However, Ashton Kutcher and Mila Kunis challenge that image with their surprising approach to wealth. Despite their combined net worth of $140 million, they live remarkably modestly. For instance, their wedding rings are a perfect example of their down-to-earth style. Mila, known for her savvy shopping skills, purchased their platinum bands from Etsy for under $200 in total. To put that into perspective, it's about a tenth of what the average American spends on wedding rings. Their frugality extends beyond jewelry. When it comes to parenting, Ashton and Mila aim to keep their children grounded. They have expressed a desire for their kids to grow up with an understanding of financial value and hard work, despite their affluent status. This practice emphasizes that the holiday season is about more than just material possessions. Mila humorously explains their approach to parenting, noting that they want their children to learn that although they might have a lot of money, they should appreciate the value of it and not take their privileged position for granted. By teaching their kids to understand the worth of money and the importance of giving, Kutcher and Kunis are setting an example of humility and responsibility despite their considerable wealth. This grounded approach reflects Ashton and Mila's own humble beginnings. Both came from modest backgrounds and have remained true to their roots. Now they're channeling their experiences to teach their children about money and privilege. In a world where many celebrity kids are accustomed to opulence, Ashton and Mila demonstrate that success in Hollywood doesn't necessitate losing touch with reality. Even Batman wasn't left out here. Let's see how modest he lives. Number 12. Christian Bale. With a net worth of $120 million, you might expect Christian Bale to indulge in luxury cars, grand estates, and extravagant parties. However, the reality is quite different. While Bruce Wayne, Bale's alter ego, drives a sleek Lamborghini, Bale himself prefers a nearly 20-year-old Toyota Tacoma TRD. Yes, one of Hollywood's top stars opts for a pickup truck that's old enough to vote, embracing a decidedly un-Hollywood lifestyle. His home is similarly unpretentious, a modest residence that blends into any suburban neighborhood, lacking the high-tech security systems or extravagant amenities typical of celebrity homes. Bale's down-to-earth nature extends to his daily routines. He handles his own grocery shopping and, even while working on films, shuns luxury accommodations. For instance, during the production of Public Enemies, he declined to stay in a lavish villa, opting instead for more modest lodgings. Bale seems to have bypassed the Hollywood trend of living large, favoring frugality and a lifestyle more akin to an ordinary person. But how comfortable can one be to want to live a simple and modest life? Keep watching to find it. Number 11. Ryan Reynolds. When it comes to leading a modest lifestyle, Ryan Reynolds is Hollywood's reigning champion. Despite his impressive $350 million net worth, Reynolds does not indulge in extravagant luxuries. Instead, he embraces a quieter, more down-to-earth life. His idea of excitement is often limited to changing diapers and managing midnight tantrums, reflecting the everyday reality of parenthood. Reynolds and his wife, Blake Lively, initially chose a charming three-bedroom house in Bedford, New York, for a relatively modest $2.3 million. While this amount is substantial, it is a fraction of what they could have spent, given their financial means. They later upgraded to a more spacious $5.7 million home in the same area, maintaining their preference for a serene life away from the Hollywood spotlight. Instead of high-profile parties, Ryan and Blake enjoy hosting backyard barbecues and horseback riding. Despite his fame as Deadpool, Reynolds shuns the typical Hollywood nightlife and has never been known for stumbling out of bars at 3 a.m. His life revolves around family and simple pleasures, even humorously expressing his wish for a soccer team of daughters. Reynolds' choice of roles also reflects his grounded nature. Number 10. Nicole Scherzinger. Nicole Scherzinger, renowned for her impressive vocal talent and vibrant stage presence, has come a long way from her modest beginnings. Despite her estimated net worth of $8 million, the former Pussycat Dolls lead vocalist lives with a surprising level of financial restraint. Scherzinger's path to fame was far from luxurious. Growing up with limited resources, she supported herself by doing commercials, which funded her singing and acting lessons. This early dedication shaped her future success and ingrained a deep respect for financial responsibility. During her college years, Nicole embraced the typical student lifestyle, subsisting on instant noodles and pancakes. These formative experiences have made her appreciate every meal, even when dining in high-end restaurants. Despite her achievements today, Nicole remains grounded and mindful of the value of money, never losing sight of her humble beginnings. Who is this next star, and how simple can his life get? Let's find out. Number 9. Keanu Reeves. This down-to-earth star is the kind of person you might see taking public transport or heading to an animal shelter to rescue a new furry friend. But don't mistake his kindness for weakness. His inner John Wick could make an appearance if you mess with his pets. With a net worth of $380 million, Keanu could easily indulge in a life of luxury. Instead, he chooses a minimalist lifestyle. While many dream of opulence, Keanu finds happiness in simplicity. Picture him, a Hollywood A-lister, enjoying a humble sandwich in the park. After earning $140 million from the Matrix franchise, Keanu didn't splurge on extravagant luxuries like islands or yachts. Instead, he generously distributed $80 million to the special effects and makeup teams involved in the film. While some stars flaunt their wealth, Keanu quietly gives back. You won't find him in a sprawling mansion. He prefers a modest apartment and a practical car. He claims that large spaces would be unnecessary as he finds more satisfaction in sharing a simple meal with someone in need. His humility is evident in everyday moments, such as offering his subway seat or waiting in the rain for 20 minutes to enter his own event without any VIP treatment. Keanu's modest lifestyle isn't just about simplicity. It's a powerful testament to the idea that true wealth is found in compassion and generosity. Keanu may defy conventional celebrity norms, but his massive heart is as impressive as his celebrated career. While some might find it surprising to see someone of his stature leading such a modest lifestyle, it's even more astonishing to witness billionaires with fortunes in the hundreds of billions choosing modest cars or surprisingly small homes. Number 8. Ashley Greene. Ashley Greene, renowned for her role in the Twilight Saga, has amassed a respectable net worth of $8 million as of 2024. While this sum may seem significant to many, it's relatively modest in Hollywood's glamorous realm. Greene's financial success is a testament to her savvy money management, rather than just her acting career. Greene's major breakthrough came in 2008 with her role as Alice Cullen in the Twilight series, which elevated her fame and earnings. However, Unlike many young stars who often indulge in luxury, Green opted for a more practical lifestyle. In a 2012 interview with Marie Claire, she shared her frugal habits, such as choosing economy class over first class for flights, citing the cost as not justifiable. Her approach to spending reflects lessons learned from her father, who emphasized the importance of saving and being economical. This early financial education has influenced her approach to money management in Hollywood. Green prioritizes saving to maintain financial stability, allowing her to choose her acting roles more selectively. This next actress is well known for her role in the Pirates of the Caribbean. How has she lived even with all the wealth she has accumulated? Keep watching to find out. Number 7. Keira Knightley. You might be surprised to learn that this period drama star and Pirates of the Caribbean actress lives more like a Jane Austen character than a Hollywood diva. Despite having a net worth of $80 million, she chooses a path of financial prudence rather than indulgence. Keira Knightley's fiscal discipline would likely earn Mr. Darcy's respect. She allocates only $5,000 annually for personal expenses. That's right, while her on-screen persona, Elizabeth Swann, might have pursued pirate treasure, Knightley is satisfied with an allowance that could barely cover Captain Jack Sparrow's rum consumption. Her London townhouse, where she lives with her husband James Wrighton and their children, radiates simple charm. Their wedding was a modest affair with fewer guests than a typical pirate crew, and she even wore a recycled Chanel gown that had previously made the rounds, demonstrating that sustainability can be as stylish as a daring adventure. Despite her blockbuster earnings and a lucrative deal with Chanel, Knightley avoids extravagance. She values genuine connections and finds joy in life's simple pleasures, echoing the frugality of a Victorian heroine rather than a contemporary millionaire. Number 6. Leonardo DiCaprio. Despite his immense wealth and celebrity status, Leonardo DiCaprio leads a surprisingly down-to-earth lifestyle, a stark contrast to many of his Hollywood peers. How does someone with a net worth exceeding $300 million manage to remain so modest? The answer lies in his background. While he has indulged in luxuries such as purchasing an island, he remains a dedicated philanthropist. His foundation contributed $3 million to the relief efforts for Australia's bushfires in 2020, highlighting his commitment to giving back. DiCaprio's humility is also evident in everyday moments, like when he was seen helping lost tourists in Manhattan, showing that despite his vast wealth, he remains approachable. Nevertheless, his simplicity doesn't mean he avoids luxury. He owns a $10 million home and enjoys other high-end possessions. Compared to some of his contemporaries, DiCaprio strikes a unique balance between opulence and modesty, making him stand out among Hollywood's elite. The list of actors who live like poor people goes on and on. Let's see who we have next. Number 5. George Raymond, Richard Martin. Introducing George Raymond Richard Martin, widely known as GRRM, the genius behind the fantastical universe of Westeros. Despite his substantial $50 million net worth, Martin embraces a surprisingly modest lifestyle, reflecting a simplicity that would make even the most unassuming masters in his world proud. While fans eagerly anticipate the next installment of his A Song of Ice and Fire series, Martin sticks to using an outdated computer solely for word processing. This choice mirrors his straightforward, no-frills approach to both life and work. His homes are equally unpretentious. Rather than dwelling in a grand castle, he resides in 2 modest houses on the same suburban street. His dependable Mazda has been his vehicle of choice for years, akin to the loyal dire wolves in his stories. How does one of Hollywood's most loved actresses live like a pauper? Keep watching to find out. Number 4. Jennifer Lawrence. With a remarkable net worth of $160 million, one might expect Jennifer Lawrence to lead a life of luxury. However, this down-to-earth star is more inclined to shop at second-hand stores than at high-end boutiques. Lawrence, despite her status as the highest-paid actress in the world, has eschewed the glitz and glamour typically associated with Hollywood. Known for her roles in blockbuster hits, Jennifer Lawrence has chosen to live simply. It's surprising to discover that America's sweetheart and an Oscar winner prefers a modest home in Kentucky and a small apartment in New York. It's like finding out that your favorite superhero lives in a basement apartment. Despite her success, she continued living in a cozy 413-square-foot condo in Santa Monica for years. Yet Lawrence's modesty doesn't diminish her generosity. In 2016, she donated $2 million to the Kosair Children's Hospital in Louisville. Though she has since upgraded to a larger Los Angeles home and a chic Tribeca condo, Jennifer Lawrence exemplifies how one can blend luxury with a grounded lifestyle. She demonstrates that true fulfillment doesn't require extravagance. Number 3. Tiffany Haddish. Talk about a transformation. Tiffany Haddish, the comedic powerhouse behind She Ready, has made a remarkable leap from struggling comedian to Hollywood star, boasting a net worth of $6 million in 2024. Yet despite her success, this funny woman isn't indulging in extravagant luxuries just yet. Haddish's rise from financial difficulty to savvy money management is as impressive as her comedy career. Her goal is to ensure her wealth endures as long as her vibrant career. But Haddish's ambitions extend beyond personal gain. She is focused on creating lasting wealth for her family and everyone at She Ready Productions. With big dreams of shaping the entertainment industry and establishing a powerful storytelling platform, she's positioning herself as a future mogul alongside figures like Oprah and Tyler Perry. Despite her success, Tiffany stays grounded in her spending habits. While some celebrities flaunt luxury cars, she's still driving a Honda HR-V hybrid. Her fashion choices reflect a blend of high and low, such as sporting a real Gianni bag alongside a faux Michael Kors purse. Her latest indulgence, a Madden Girl backpack bought on sale for $45, shows that her modest spending habits are rooted in her past experiences with homelessness. Despite lighting up the silver screen and entertaining audiences globally, Tiffany remains the down-to-earth, financially savvy person she's always been. Imagine still having to use your student account to date. This next star's modesty knows no bounds. Who could he be? Let's find out. Number 2. Ed Sheeran. With an impressive net worth of $200 million, Ed Sheeran is one of the most financially successful and popular musicians of our era. His earnings can soar to between $70 million and $100 million annually during tour years. For example, from June 2019 to June 2020, Sheeran earned a substantial $65 million from his musical ventures. Sheeran's rise to prominence began with his debut album in 2011. Despite his extraordinary success, Sheeran maintains a remarkably simple lifestyle, a notable contrast to the extravagant habits often seen among celebrities. He still uses his old Barclays student account, a choice he made to avoid unnecessary spending. Sheeran has mentioned that if all his money were in one account, he would be tempted to spend it all. Instead, he manages his finances by giving himself a modest monthly allowance of around $1,000, most of which goes toward taxi fares. This approach reflects a down-to-earth perspective rarely seen in the flashy world of pop stardom. Sheeran's modest lifestyle goes beyond just his spending habits. Known for his relaxed demeanor, he is famously comfortable staying at friends' homes for extended periods. For instance, in 2014, reports emerged that he was living in Courtney Cox's spare room. This down-to-earth approach starkly contrasts with the opulent mansions often associated with music superstars. Number 1. Daryl Hannah. Daryl Hannah, celebrated for her role as a mermaid in Splash, boasts a net worth of $15 million. However, her lifestyle is far from the opulent norm. Instead of indulging in luxury, Hannah embraces an eco-friendly way of living, demonstrating that a Hollywood fortune isn't necessary for a meaningful life. Raised in Chicago, Hannah grew up in an artistic family. Her mother, Susan Jean Muir, was a producer, and her father, Donald Christian Hannah, managed a tugboat and barge company. Hannah's passion for film emerged early, leading to her debut at 17 in Brian De Palma's The Fury. However, her breakout role as the acrobatic replicant Pris in Ridley Scott's Blade Runner truly established her career. She performed her own stunts, showcasing her talents beyond mere appearances. Today, Hannah is a dedicated eco-activist committed to sustainability. Her small home, which she restored using recycled materials, reflects her values. She grows vegetables not only for personal use but also to sell and barter at local farmers markets. Her actions include even bold gestures like drinking biofuel on camera to highlight its safety. While she could easily afford a lavish lifestyle, Daryl Hannah opts for an eco-conscious approach, proving that true fulfillment comes from living according to one's values rather than wealth. What do you think about these celebrities who have chosen to live an average life even with their amassed wealth? Let us know in the comments section below. Thank you for watching this video. We hope you found it interesting. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Click the next video shown on your screen to catch up on your favorite celebrity stories. See you there. See you.